video on that. So, Susan and Janelle. Oh, hi, there's your friend. Hello, friend. Wait, Janelle, what's his name? I didn't hear you say his name.
Gonzalo.
Gonzalo. Hola, how are you?
Hola. He's from Madrid.
Oh, fun. Okay, well, thanks
One of the lesser good Spanish cities.
Thanks for joining, Gonzalo. Very cool to have you. And so some new people, some people who've been with us a while. Alicia is, for a really cool reason, she's wanting to learn ukulele so she can play at her son's wedding and embarrass him. So I think there's no better reason, right? So I'm just going to kind of start at the beginning for those of you who haven't played, but also if you have, it's just kind of a refresher. So whenever you're playing the ukulele, hold it any way that's comfortable to you. It's not a classical instrument like violin or cello. Just any way that's comfortable for you is the correct way. There are a couple guidelines that I'll give you along the way, but whatever's comfortable for you. The neck of it, this long part, should be pointing to your left. Whether you are left-handed or right-handed, you want it to point to your left. If you happen to be left-handed, you're actually at an advantage. So that part's to your left, so your left hand will be doing the pushing the stickers, and your right hand is going to be strumming. The way I do it is with my thumb just straight down. This is called a down strum. You might rather do it with a finger or a pick or anything you want. But what we're going to start off with, nothing is going on here on the left hand, just kind of hold it. The right hand is going to practice strumming. We're going to do 4 in a row together. Okay, 1, 2, 4 strums, play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 2, ready, play. 1, 2, 3. One more time. 2. Are you bleeding yet, Gonzalo? Play. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's how the strum feels. Everybody comfortable with that? You're good? Good. And Susan, I think you like to use a finger instead of a thumb, right? That's fine. Any way that's comfortable. Experiment. Try different ways, and whatever works best for you is fine. Oh, good. Here comes somebody. Let's see who this is. Y'all. Oh my goodness. It's Kristen. Hi, Kristen. Hi. I'm so excited to see you here. Okay, so Kristen, in Janelle's little square, she's got their exchange student. That's Gonzalo, who's already said that his fingers are bleeding, and we haven't even really started. And then up, well, I don't know where she is on your screen, but in the blue who's waving, that's Alicia. She's my friend and my boss at my school. And oh, and there's Emerson. So Alicia, Kristen, and her wife have Emerson, who's right there, who I met in my baby classes. They live in Statesboro, and then they just had a new baby. Oh, that's Theo. And hi, Rachel. Kristen, I'm sorry that Rachel forced you to come, but she said that she was going to. Kristen said, no, I can't do it, and Rachel texted me and said she's going to do it. Okay, so you haven't missed anything. We are just reviewing basics, where we hold it and how we strum. So let's do that again. Just 4 down strums, super easy. Just playing together. 1, 2, ready, and down, 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 down. Again, one last time. Ready, and. All right, so everybody's kind of figuring out a way that's comfortable to them. Now, let's talk about the left hand. The way that we make different sounds and different chords on the ukulele is by pressing different places on the neck. To make it easier to communicate, I'm going to tell you there are 4 strings. This is the bottom one, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then these spaces on your ukulele neck between the lines are called frets. This is the first one, second one, third one. Look at Minnie. Fourth one. I got distracted, couldn't count to 4. All right, so let's say we're going to learn a C chord, which is one of our most common chords, and that's going to be the one we're going to use in the song tonight, Kookaburra. So to play a C chord, I would, for one, just show you where my hand is, but then I'm going to give you the numbers. For a C chord, you want to use this finger, your ring finger next to your pinky, and you're going to use the bottom string, string number 1, on the 3rd fret. Do you see how those numbers work like that? And what you do is you just press it down just on the string part in between the frets. Press it down hard so that it's flat against the ukulele neck, and then you strum. Oh good, somebody else is coming. Now if you get this sound, that just means you need to press that C chord a little bit harder. You don't have to strum harder, just press this finger down harder. How does that feel? Everybody good? Alicia, you're good with that? All right, so let's do 4 strums, but with the C chord this time. 1, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, 2, ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, good. So that's kind of catching everybody up to where we all are. Is your finger okay? Got a little line on it? Does it hurt? A little bit sore? If it is, just kind of stop and rub it on your jeans or on a carpet or something. Okay, so Kookaburra, and you do not have to have this printed out because I'm going to share it on the screen so you can look at it, but I want to talk to you about the way I've set it up. This is kind of we've got to this method after a lot of advice from Susan and playing on the beat, and we got it figured out now, so I want to try this again with this session. So on this song, you'll see it has a C chord above the word. So when you say Kookaburra, you're going to play a C chord. Sits, you're going to play another C chord. Old, you're going to play another C chord. Tree, you're going to play another C chord. So it goes like this. Kookaburra sits on the old gum tree. So there were 4 C's, just like we strummed 4 times. So it would be C, 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 C. Do you see how the words and the chords fall together? Janelle? Okay, good. All right, so this first line, if you weren't singing any words, would sound just like what we just did. Does that make sense, everybody? Good, kind of? Okay, so I'm going to share it so that you guys, oops, sorry, I almost hung up on you. I'm going to share it, if I can find it, so that it's one of these. I think it's this one. Let's see. Yep. So can everybody see it? Yep. Is that working? And can you still hear me? So this song goes like this. If we play it together, 1, 2, ready, and Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Now we go on to the next line. Just like in reading, you go back to the left of the next line. Ready, and Mary, Mary, King of the bush is he. Next line, laugh, Kookaburra, laugh, Kookaburra, gay your life must be. Okay, so how does that feel to everybody? Make sense? Totally good and easy even? Okay, good. Killian had signed in. I hope she's there. I don't see her. Now, if you look at the bottom part of that song, we're adding a second chord. How do you feel about jumping onto a second chord already? Everybody okay? So let me stop the share for a second. Now, the hardest part, maybe, of playing ukulele is moving back and forth between different chords, I would say, or the island strum, but we won't even go there. Janelle's giving me dirty looks. We're just doing a down strum tonight. But changing chords is tricky. So if you don't get it the first couple times, don't be discouraged. It comes with practicing it over and over. And I'm recording this whole thing on my phone to the side, so I'm looking sideways. But anyway, so you can have this to practice later on your own. Moving back and forth between the chords is a really good way to practice that. Okay, so we talked about the C chord. This was it. Now we're going to learn the F chord. Some of you guys already know it. And the fingers you use is like a peace sign. You take these two fingers. The first finger is on the second string, first fret. And then the next finger is on the top string, the fourth string, second fret. Can you see that? Now you want to make sure you're not smashing all the strings down. You're only touching in those spots. If I turn my hand this way, you can see the space. See, I'm not touching anything except right in those two spots. And this is what it sounds like. Everybody got that? Let's do 4 Fs. 1, 2, 4 Fs. 1, 2, 3. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alicia, how are you with that F? You feel good about that? Good, okay. So now here's the trick. Let's go back to the C chord. Remember that one? 4 of those. 1, 2, ready, and 4 Cs. 2, 3. Now take 4 beats and find your F. 1, 2, ready, F chord. 1, 2, 3. Take 4 beats and find your C chord. 1, 2, ready, and C, C. Last time, take 4 beats and find your F chord. 2, ready, and. Okay, I can see your hands. They look great. Y'all are doing really good with this. Well done. So if you notice, on the bottom half of Kookaburra, I went ahead and added a second chord. So instead of it being C, 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 it's C, F, C, C. Every line is the same pattern. C, F, C, C. So you'd play Kookaburra sits on the old gum tree. It'd be a C, F, C, E, C, E. Got it? Let's try it. And I'll do it a little bit slower because your fingers will be changing to that. Let's see if I can find it again. Kookaburra. I think that's it. All right. Can you see all of that music on the screen? Okay, on mine, part of it is covered up by your faces. So I just want to make sure y'all can see. So the first line would sound like this. You can play along if you want to right now, or you can just listen. The first line would be ready and Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. Everybody good? All right, let's try it. The whole second verse, the whole song, the one with the F. 1, 2, ready, and Kookaburra sits in the old gum tree. And again, Mary, Mary, King of the bush is he. Laugh, Kookaburra, laugh, Kookaburra, gay, your life must be and a sea. How'd you do? Alicia, you're laughing. Yay! Oh, that's a good laugh. I love it. Everybody else, this is just review for you. You're feeling good about it? Oh, did we lose somebody, Janelle? He's out. Okay. He's gone.
The exchange student suffered some finger injury, and now he's lying on the couch pretending to be dead.
Okay. Sounds
Well,
good.
I'll toughen him up for next week.
Okay. All right, so that's the first song. Any questions? Let me get out of the share. Any questions? Anything you want to discuss? Anybody want to play for anybody? Oh, Janelle, what? Nothing. She was going to talk until I said play for anybody.
You wanted to make an inappropriate joke about how I'm probably a kookaburra because my life is gay, but then she thought all these new people, maybe she shouldn't do that.
Okay.
No, I just want to see your son, and I'm getting angry that, like, Emerson's not in my video screen.
He keeps hanging out right here. I told him he could come when we were done, like always.
Okay, fair to say. That's
Fair to
fine.
say.
I'm happy with that.
Hi, Killian. Now I can
Hi.
see you. Have you been listening? Good. Okay, good. Yeah, just fair warning, you guys, at the end, I will say this is the end, but if you want to stay for a few minutes, Kristen's son, Emerson, likes to make an appearance and entertain us. So you're welcome to stay for that or not, whatever you feel like. But some of us kind of live for that moment. We've been missing it. So,
That's
yes.
what you wanted.
Yes.
Is it going to be the kazoo, the recorder, or the drums?
Who knows?
Who knows? He's still stuck on Christmas songs. He's been singing Miss Taylor's Christmas songs.
Love it. I love it. Okay,
Good
well,
to see you.
so if you guys are good with that, then I am going to go on to another song. I think the next one, y'all, I know that what you're thinking, but Achy Breaky Heart is really fun to play, and it's really good for practicing 2 chords. So that might be it, but hold on, let's see. Or we could do the Banana Boat song. Let's do that one. Day-o. Okay, so this song is the one that looks like, and again, I will share it on the screen. You guys don't have to print out anything. Aren't y'all excited that I learned how to do that? Because used to you had to print out everything. This song has 2 chords also, but it's not the C and the F. We're learning a 3rd chord. So you're going to come away from class knowing 3 chords. I mean, what a deal, right? So let's go back to our C chord. This one is a little tricky, but once you get used to it, your hand will just go right there. So the C chord, and again, just to get you used to the terminology, we're using this finger, the ring finger, it's finger number 4, on the 1st string, 3rd fret. That's our C chord. All right, now to do the G7. Actually, let's do the first line of the song. It's all C. It's 4 C's. It goes, day-o, day-o. Sorry, that's high. Let me try it again. Ready, and day-o, day-o. Good with that, right? Easy enough. Then there's 2 more C's. Daylight come. Now, here's our G7. Watch this. Your C, this finger is going to slide to the 2nd fret. Good. Your middle finger is going to say on that 2nd fret, but the 3rd string, so skip 1. So you only have 2 fingers on right now, your ring finger and your middle finger, and then there's a string, empty string in between it. That empty string you're going to press in the 1st fret. It makes the shape of a triangle. And it has this nice little 7. And this one's a little tricky. You want to make sure you're only pressing that string, not smashing down a bunch of them. That's our G7. Let's try it again. Start back at your C. And let's do 4 C's. 2, 4 C's, play. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Now we slide that ring finger up to the 2nd fret, add your middle finger 2 strings up, and then your pointer finger picks it up on the 1st fret. Those of you who've been playing, that's just muscle memory, right? You go right to it. All right, so Alicia, Killian, how you feeling about that G7? It's good? Good. All right, excellent. So now the trick is just moving back and forth to it. And because it only happens the one time, you just go back to it. Daylight come, G7 and me, and I want to go back to the C. Home, So it only happens for that one beat. If you can't get it in, just skip it, and then you're already on the next chord. And that's something that you can just work on later. Before we do that song, let's do 4 C's and then 4 G7s. Here's 4 C's. Ready, play. 1, 2, 3. Take 4 beats and find the G7. 1, 2, ready, play. Take 4 beats and find the C. 1, 2, ready. Oh, that one's easy. Take 4 beats and find the G7. 1, 2, ready. 4 of these. Now go straight to the C. 1, 2, 3. Very nice. I saw your hands doing it. Very good. That's good. Yay. All right, and I promise the more you do it, your hands will just fall right into that shape. Y'all should have heard the whining and crying I got from Janelle the first time we did a G7. Yeah, yeah? Right? Am I right? Yeah. But now it just falls right into place. So let's try Kookaburra. And y'all please sing along. Nobody's listening. I mean, not Kookaburra, Banana Boat Song. I can't hear you. Sing as loud as you want, but help cover up me because this is kind of high for me to sing. Okay, Banana Boat Song, Deo. Ready, C chord. Deo, Deo. Second line. Oh, sorry, I didn't put it up on the screen. Got to share it. Let's see, which one do I think it is? I think it might be this one. Yep. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay. 1, 2, ready, play. Day-o, day-o, daylight coming, I wanna go home. Day-o, day-o, daylight coming, I wanna go home. Keep going. 6, 6 hands, 7 hand, 8 hand, a bunch. Next line. Daylight coming, I wanna go home. 6 hand, 7 hand, 8 hand, a bunch. Daylight coming, I wanna go home. Back to the chorus. Day-o, day-o, daylight coming, I wanna go home. Day-o, day-o. Last line. Daylight coming, I wanna go home. Okay, so let me take this off here so I can see. How was that? My old folks
I
fine?
sing like a Jamaican.
Oh.
The exchange student laughing in the corner. I think I'm good, but apparently everyone else in the family has left the area, so
They're done?
they're
I
not.
think I keep thinking of Harry de Belafonte,
Yes.
or I think of Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Wasn't
Exactly.
keep doing
Exactly.
Beetlejuice?
Yeah, that was on
Wow.
Beetlejuice. Yep, you're right. We just
Yeah.
saw that over holidays. Well, I tell you, I kind of struggle with the song because it is on some lists of songs not appropriate to use in the classroom anymore, but it's on some lists as being perfectly acceptable. So I did some research into what it's in, and it's all about just the workers, the Dominican workers as they're unloading the bananas, and it's nothing but celebrating their heritage, and so I'm okay with it. I hope y'all are too. And it's really fun to say it like with an accent, to sing it with an accent, to try it. So
I like Harry Belafonte.
and Harry Belafonte, yeah. That album was called Calypso, and I was reading about it today and how he was so surprised that it became so famous. And it's just one of those melodies that stuck in probably everybody's head once you heard it. So you guys who've done the G7, I know that you're fine with it because you've been doing it for a while, but now you folks who are new, Alicia, Killian, are you okay with that G7? You're good?
Yeah, I had it muted. I've not done a Zoom class before, so I don't know how to work. So.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that's okay. I mute everybody so that there's no feedback, but if you want to talk, you just unmute it. So are you okay with that G7 and the C and the F?
Yeah, just my fingers were a little sore.
I was going to say, are they hurting? Yeah. Okay, Alicia, how about you? You're good, Alicia? Yeah. So your fingers will be just a little bit sore after we've been doing this, and I'm not going to make you play much more tonight. We're just about done. But I just wanted to introduce those chords, and I'm impressed that you guys picked them up. Our new folks, let's give them a big round of applause. I mean, they picked them up fast. That's well done. Really. So that's the two that I would suggest you practice on for next time. We don't meet next week because it's a holiday, so it will be in 2 weeks. And I did record this, so I'll send it to you. But oh my gosh, don't listen to me singing Deo because I'm singing so. Pretend like it's Harry Belafonte. Keep that in the back of your mind. Any questions before we close out for tonight? Everybody's good? Good. And I did not go over tuning. Killian, that one was tuned before, but it was cold, so hopefully it stayed in tune. And Alicia, I think yours was tuned, so hopefully. And if you guys need help with tuning, I can work on that with you. Okay, so class is officially over. I'm turning off the video, but and you guys are welcome to go, stay, whatever you like. I think Emerson's going to come on and say hi, but for those of you who are leaving, I'll see you in 2 weeks, and I thank you. Love you, love you, love you. Hi, Emerson.
Hi, Emerson. We have